I'm always drawn to Amish films and films that focus on Amish characters. So as soon as I discovered My Name is Sam, I knew I wanted to watch this. This was released in 2020. It's directed by Sam Wickey, written by Kasha Fauscett, and we have a cast including Kasha Fauscett, Sam Wickey, Haymons, and Wesley Juels. And in general, it's not a good film, but it's one of the most believable Amish films I've seen. Not necessarily in terms of the accuracy. I'm not saying it's completely inaccurate, but also it may not be the most accurate in terms of Amish life. But what I did believe the most was the character writing. And I'll talk more about that in a moment. It's about this Amish family. They live in this Amish community, and the son has autism, and a lot of his behaviour doesn't necessarily fit in with Amish life, with the way the boy expresses himself and various other things. And they're having, I guess, doubts about the quality of life they can have within the Amish community, and they're not necessarily happy with how strict things are. And, well, I won't say any more than that, but obviously the big question is, will they stay in the Amish community? Will the Amish community be able to adapt and welcome this child, or will they just constantly be looking down and imposing harsh, strict rules? I'm not going to say, of course, but the reason I think this is one of the most realistic in terms of the characters is that they express a lot of emotions. And I say this because there are many Amish films, many great ones, but the characters often come across as being void of any real emotion. Maybe the protagonists are very emotional, but every other character is just almost two-dimensional. They don't have a lot of emotion, and it feels very unbelievable, whereas a lot of the characters here are very expressive with their emotions, whether that's anger or frustration. And again, I'm not saying no Amish film does this, or film about Amish life does this, but certainly in this one, the characters just felt better written. They felt more believable and more realistic, and I thought that worked really well. It was really refreshing. With regards to the accuracy of the Amish aspect, I'm by no means an expert, but it felt believable to a point. It's maybe not completely realistic, but it works well enough. And in general, I found it to be, I guess, an okay narrative. It's not the most interesting, not a lot happens, but again, the characters' emotions and their emotional responses to situations definitely made it a little bit more fascinating. So in general, My Name is Sam is not the most fascinating narrative, but if you want to watch it, it is watchable. The characters are well written, the performances are great, the Amish aspect is okay, and the character writing is fantastic. So I guess it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some things are very well done, some things, such as the bulk of the narrative, definitely needed a bit of work. But if you like Amish-based films, then I'd say My Name is Sam is one that's still worth watching. Not a perfect film, but ultimately not a terrible experience either. If you're completely new to the Amish communities or Amish way of life, I'd say don't make this the first film that you watch. But at the same time, if you are interested in Amish-based films, then I would say, sure, give it a go. I wouldn't watch it again, but as a one-time watch, I thought My Name is Sam was okay. Room for improvement, but certainly with some good aspects as well.